What's the deal? What's up, chat? How's everybody doing? We good? Guten Morgen. Flipping here on the hourly. Huh. Oh, hold on a second, gang. What's going on? Anything exciting? Any cool stories, anybody? Comics? Yeah? Well, let's get into a breakdown since you guys aren't really great storytellers in the morning. No one has an exciting story. Kind of doubt that. There should be some excitement going on in the community. Anyway, we're making our ways towards new all-time highs at the moment. We're about 60 pips away from re-breaking all-time highs. 4 hour has been a very weak candle, very indecisive candle so far. The 1 hour closed as a le candle, but we are very bullish, and we did close above the most recent. So in order for us to see some more buys, we need to see some range created in the shape of a top wick, in the form of a top wick. So the fact that the hourly doesn't have one makes this buy right now a bit questionable. But what we can do is wait for this current candle to create a top wick. So we're not looking to be part of the next push. We want to see the next push happen to establish range. Once we can establish range above where we are right now, above 25, 26, then we can trade those buys, right? Let's look at our ranges. Let's see what we can mark up. So this seems pretty obvious here. I can see that everything above this area rides up as well. So can we maintain this 25, 26 area as a support now that we're above it? This will be interesting. I want to see the 4 hour. The 4 hour will be interesting. We're gonna see, because we just retested this strong area where we've had a closure before, right? It's a 4 hour level. It was a 4 hour level. It's also a 1 hour level now. Yeah, so we're gonna want to establish a closure above 25, 26 and some range above there. How do we do that? Range will show up in the form of a top wick, so right, that will give us, oops, wrong color. So the actual closure outside the range will give us an indication of volume. This top wick will give us some range right here. Okay. And if we're able to come down, make an attempt to come down in range, reject, bounce, and flip, this will give us direction for the rest of the range. But first we need a closure and we need to see an indication of range, and then we can start looking at direction, right? We need volume, range, and then direction. But what do we know about leg candles? We know that they come back the other way, right? So maybe if we are able within this hour to come up and just smack 25, 29 and then re-break the low of this current hourly candle, we might look for sells. Two orange folders at 8:30. Why is Trump tweeting? Trump has 2 tweets releasing. Those are orange tweets. Those are orange tweets. What do we have? Oh, we have orange folders, yeah. Core durable goods.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
Need that liquidity. Too much weed? No such thing. Man, I'm about that life. You know I stand on skibbity. About that life. In this towel? Or what is that in your head? Yeah, it's a towel. Stand on skibbity. That's right, on skibbity. Yes, this is a towel, and my fucking camel is standing outside waiting for me. Anybody take these buys after our Asian session? I guess that's a negative. $51 pips. Right to bed. The longs didn't come till 2 a.m. Well, what do you mean? You expected it. You even said it during Asian session. We're probably going to see this for London. I think you expected a pullback though, right? Stacking Z's. Yo, gang. Honestly, my whole family's wild. They all set alarm clocks. And one had that shit set at like 5:45. The other one had it set at 6. My wife, I think, had it set at like 5, 6, and 7. So phones have been ringing in this household since like 5:30 nonstop. It's fucking wild. Yeah, nobody woke up. Nobody's just phones ringing in different rooms. No snooze, no nothing. I'm like, holy shit. Is the family trading Forex? No, they're trading Roblox skins. Roblox and Fortnite skins. That's all they trade. So comics didn't do much. Sat there. It did come down actually, what, 15 pips here? 20 pips for comics. The 30 closures coming up. Fuck. Fuck. I was answering the fact of am I expecting a bounce to 29 or a tap of 29, and I'm just concentrating on getting out of this 50 pip range, right? Because right now this is the candle we're seeing. It's a sideways candle. Born in the 1900s. That's right. Last century. Anyway. A Florida won Little League World Series on a walk-off. I gotta stop playing with Florida, man. News out? Yeah, we're fucking pushing heavy here. Alright, let's just, for the sake of argument, let's look at it. Good news, bad news, mixed numbers, nobody gives a shit. Move on. Damn, Judge hit home run number 51 yesterday. Trading gold all-time highs, boring as fuck, but we're not at all-time highs. Like, look at this range to the left. We have all of this. We have all of this to mess with, right? Another 70 or 80 pips before we break the all-time highs. We'll have a chance to get our piece. Whole city smoking that dizzy. I don't even think he slept since yesterday. Kenny's still at a Roots concert. Wanna go buys and 30 rebreak of highs? Is that like a do you want to come with us type of thing? No, I'm good. I got plans. I got plans for this range. Volume first. Yeah, we need an indication of volume, so let's start getting these closures. You know what I'm thinking about, chat? I'm thinking fuck breakfast today. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go have an ice cream. Fuck breakfast. I'm just gonna start the day off with an ice cream. How about that? Word. Start off at a high. 30 close bearish. So, back in range. waffled with ice cream and bacon. Oh, you're a savage. Ice cream and bacon is next level. I don't know. That's right there behind ice cream and pickles. I think it's somewhere on the same chart too. Ice cream and pickles? Yeah, if you've never tried ice cream and pickles, you've never been pregnant. I promise you. Who's pregnant? Yeah, see, Richie knows. I fuck with the fried ice cream though. The fried ice cream is delicious. You guys tried fried ice cream? Wix needs a fix. We're talking about ice creams here first thing in the morning. How cold does the ice cream have to be for it not to melt when you put all that fried shit on top of it? Wix is fried, talking about fried ice cream. I don't know, I just want some ice cream. Can you hold that against me? Friday I was on bike ride and stream was on Wix, was shaking and Candles was dancing. Okay. Pre-fired ice cream? Somebody just sent some Bluebell to my house, yo. Market kind of boring right now. Yeah, but you know, the harder we range, the harder we break out. Yeah, don't send me no ice cream to the P.O. box. Two years in and I'm only seeing growth now. I mean, yeah, like you want to see faster growth, then plant the marijuana plant. You get shit in 2 to 3 months. You want to get good at this? Takes years. You want something faster? Plant a tomato. Talk about the dreadlocks? Oh. I've been growing my locks for 7 years. Try 5 years, slightly embarrassed, but feel like I made it now. Yeah, Tin Man was trading for 17 years for the last 5 years. I'm at 10 on my locks. You know what? After like 3 years or after like 4 years, it's irrelevant how long you've been growing your locks. They're long as shit. They look like it's been 10. I probably retwist no more than 3 times a year though. I don't retwist at all. Usually loose count, spitball a number. Yeah. Basically. Finally passed the first phase of an account 7 months ago. What? Finally passed the first phase of an account 7 months ago after burning. No, wait, alright. You just finally passed your first phase, or you passed your first phase of an account 7 months ago? Well, either way, if you passed your first phase of an account after burning 11 accounts, I think at some point, like, even one payout can probably pay off all your bought accounts. There's a method to your madness, I know it. Pushing up here, pushing up. This will be a lovely closure here if we can close above the most recent on the hourly, if the 4 hour can close above the 4 hour level here, and if we can also close with a top wick. Buy, oh buy, oh buy, oh buy. Recommend a good broker? No, we only do shitty recommendations here. Shitty broker recommendations here. Chat only. Like FTX. Everybody buy FTX. Thoughts on ICT methods? I believe you have to know what something is before you give an opinion on it. or at least have to have some kind of experience with it. Farzo's brain box froze for a minute since we spoke about ice cream. Just unfroze. Farzo's like, vanilla ice cream with bananas and chocolate sprinkles. Farzo glitched for about 5 minutes. Struggle to flip? Well, that's what we spoke about, right? The previous hourly candle didn't have a top wick, no range, closed at a 4-hour level, right? This is a 4-hour level, and we go to the hourly. It respected the higher time frame. Wix, why don't you have a funded account if you're profitable? Well, you just answered the question. That's why I don't have a funded account. That's exactly why. Is Don coming back, or is he gone forever? He's coming back when we hit 100K subs. When this channel hits 100,000 subscribers, there will be a return stream. Hell, if you don't know what ICT is, I obviously don't need it either. He's never coming back. Oh, man. You guys are funny. What are you insinuating, huh? What you trying to say over there? 2020 vision. I want this shit forever, man. I want this shit forever, man. Last name Vo, first name Don. No more streams. His ass is gone. Oh, man. I'm gonna write a children's book. Childhood according to Wix. Don't quit your day job. Fuckers. 9 minutes. Wicks, 9 minutes. This 4-hour candle. All right, gang. So coming up on the hourly closure here, the hourly will close bearish. But we are still massively bullish in a bullish market. And we have range to come up here with a top wick. And if we're going to reject, we're going to create a top wick before heading down. So what I'm interested in is to see if we can have some buys with a bottom wick entry here. But we would need to come down all the way to the support at 25.21 for that. Let's see. We'll see. We'll see. If we open up with a bottom wick and we're able to drive all the way down 25.21, we'll look for bottom wick entries off the 4-hour, off the next 4-hour. If we create a top wick first, we'll wait for the market to close above 25.26. Because if the 4-hour closes like this and we start off with a bottom wick, right? The bottom wick, that's the flip will be your advantage point. So you're looking for that bottom wick. Yeah, 22 area, 21 area. I think around 22 flat. Wouldn't be so sure. The 1-hour closing bear. Yeah, 1-hour closing bear. So I would expect the initial momentum to be bearish here. The initial momentum off for the 4-hour, for the next 4-hour. Right, so the next 1 hour, the next 30, the next 2 hours can create a bottom wick for it. We'll see. We'll see here in 5 minutes. Yeah, chat. By the way, while we're sitting here waiting on this 4-hour closure, drop a like and sub to the channel. And go follow the IG. The 3 musts when you show up here. Picked up my phone because I needed to look at something, and now I'm sitting here scrolling through different things trying to remember what I needed to look at. I forgot what it was, so now I'm just clicking on different apps to see if it reminds me of what I needed to look at. Oh, that's what it was. You see, that's all you need. Just need to see that app and you're like, oh shit, that's what I was looking at. If you're profitable, do you not want to increase your capital with funded accounts? Exactly. I don't want to increase my capital with funded accounts, right? I don't want to all of a sudden start creating habits that aren't useful in my trading career, right? Why would I put myself in a box when I broke out of it, right? Why would I add, right, extra rules and regulations and nuances that have nothing to do with trading and put myself in a box to get funding that would be less than my live account? Like, that shit would be working backwards. No one put wicks in the corner. Yeah, no one's forcing any hands here. We're gonna do this our way. That's it. Facts on skibbity. Gotta stand on skibbity, bro. These trades from Asian session? No, one of them. One of them. We had buys for 10 pips. All right, so the 4-hour just closed here, chat. Can we get down here a bit? I want a steeper bottom wick here. Let's look at the 5 here. What can we tap? It didn't tap anything here, right? There's no level really at this area. It's not bouncing off anything. Is there? It's gonna bounce. We want to play the bottom wick here. The flip is our advantage point, but I want a steeper bottom wick. I also want to see where we can have possible entries. Didn't quite get there. Fuck. So close. Yeah. I mean, this is your advantage point here for the 4 hour. The 20 pips. How much room to the top do we have here? 6 pips, 7. That's not much. You want the flip to be the advantage point. Your optimal entries here, 25, 21 area. Right now, if the 4 hour creates the top wick, that's the advantage point gone, and you're kind of forced to wait either for those closures above or start re-breaking the lows. So we will see. Yeah, I'm not gonna have an entry here now because it kind of bounced off this area and pulled up. Now as it rebreaks the lows, I want to see if we can tap this 25.19 area. If we can do that, then we can have possible entries there. This candle here also didn't really have, look at that. If we look to the left here, last time we closed here at this area, look at that. The next candle didn't have a top wick. It just plummeted. But on the smaller time frame was there one created. And it held there. Interesting. That held, right? 5 held here. Come on, break the low here. Indication of volume, huh? What's the 1 minute gonna do here? Trying to see, maybe the 5 will re-break its own high here, right? But if this 5 can close bullish, next 5 create a bottom wick, we might ride this up. Or is it re-breaking its own high right now? It is, huh? Chat, I'm gonna take a buy right here as it re-broke its own high. I just took a buy. Entry is 2522.6 right here. So the 5 rebroke its high, and I would expect the 4 hour, remember we said we would expect the 4 hour to create a top wick. So the 5 broke the previous 5 low, it created a top wick on this candle, broke the low, and then rebroke its own high. Right, so I would expect the 4 hour to come up and create a top wick, and if we're able to close here, then that would be incredible, because then we'll close above the range, holding support, expecting a top wick on the 4 hour. Okay, so the advantage point is really this flip, the 4 hour flip. Once that flips, that will go break even and look to secure partials at that point. Okay, so what's the flip? What does the flip give us here? The flip gives you about 13 pips. You got 30 seconds for this 5 to close. Seconds. I'm closing half right here at 10. I just closed half at 10. I'm gonna go break even, and let's see if we can come up a little. All right. I'm gonna close full here at 11, so it doesn't pull up. So I just closed full, and from now I will look to see if we can close. I closed full at 11. I'm gonna see if we can close above here, right? We're stuck in this little range. That advantage point could be. Do you guys hear me talking? Could be a head and shoulders. So we've created a high. We've got a bit of a shoulder level going at this area where it's possible to reject. If we don't reject, then I'll look for more closures above here. So I just closed full at 11. Oh, that jumped up quick, another 15. There's that. Congrats, everybody. Another W. What do you know? Win number 188 on the year. Yeah, this would definitely have been a stacked position off stream, 100%. W, Congrats. Caught 35, got 30 here. Yeah, everybody here on stream got more than me, of course. I closed at 10, closed at 11. I probably would keep the runner open if we were above this area, if we were above 25, 27. But below that area, I just wanted to secure. It just made sense, the fact that the 5 broke the low and then rebroke its own high, and we're expecting that top wick on the 4 hour. It just made sense. Damn, that's like 80 wins in a row. Got 40. Yeah, congrats. Everybody gets the key is not getting 40. The key is showing up tomorrow and doing the same thing again. And the day after that. Caught 10. Yeah, you see, you guys are all winners. You're all winners. See this little rejection? I was under the impression, well, not under the impression. I'm expecting this rejection that's happening right now of this area. I didn't expect it to all come all the way up here, but at this area to pull back 25.29. This is where I was expecting that initial reaction to bounce back down. That's why I closed full. Go for a bath, coming back later. You doing Asian? No, we did Asian last night, but that's only for a private session. That's for everybody in the Signal channel. But another W. Wait, hold on. Let's add that to the record. Win number 188. Yeah, if we break the highs here, I'll wait for a closure. For sure. Especially if it's at 9:30. If we close above here at 9:30, we'd probably be in off the rip expecting NYC volume to just finish out the range. You're on mute. I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. Right? I don't think I'm on mute. Do you see the red dot on my microphone? No, my friend. See, now I'm on mute. Look, red dot. No red dot. Oh, close respect in that area we were talking about. Can still buy here at the top of the range, easy peasy. I mean, you can still buy. You can always still buy if you have enough funds. Well, the market literally did exactly what we spoke about before the 4-hour closure. Remember? Come down here, bottom wick on the 4-hour. We're going to look for the 4-hour to create a top wick. We even drew it out. And this is exactly what it did to the T. Can't make this up. You have to experience it, utilize it, you know, learn to apply it to the T. Yeah, if you go to like 850, we spoke about this bottom wick and that being the advantage for us. Understanding whether the fact that whether we come up or down, we're going to have to retest the highs. The confirmation was the 5-minute. That was the confirmation for me to enter. That's where I felt comfortable. You seen how the market was pushing and I was just sitting here watching it as it's pushing up, pushing down, pushing up. So I went down. I was like, all right, it's going to be a while for the 15 to close. Right? And the 5 is already at this area. The 5 might push up. So I waited for the 5, created the top wick, came down, and I told you guys, oh, look, we respected the support with the closure. Anything that comes down and then comes back up in range will likely be it. So it came down, broke the low, and then rebroke its own high here. And that was our entry, expecting the 4-hour to give us a top wick. So the range was off the higher time frame, but the entry was off the smaller time frame, was off the 5, but falling in line with the same story that the 4-hour and the 1-hour were telling. Define Forex. Some shit fat people wear. I'm sorry, fat people. Horizontally challenged people. We call you horizontally challenged here. It's not your fault. It's not your fault you ate a tub of ice cream before you went to bed. Le tub. I feel like they got to do the same shit with people that they do with cars, right? Like if you're taking up 2 lanes, the car has to have a sign carrying a wide load. That's what people should come with, like wide load, carrying a wide load. I think that like that's, you don't never have to say excuse me. Just come with a warning label and shit. I know there's an army of obese people somewhere trying to fucking find me. They're about to flag the stream. You know what? At this point, I don't give a shit. I make money whether there's a stream or there isn't a stream. They flag the stream. That sucks for you guys. That's one thing, honestly, that's one thing Don Vo made me realize. Like, in the grand scheme of things, all this shit is irrelevant because I'm going to get mine whether the stream's running or not. And I think that's the outlook I want you guys to have. Whether this shit's running or not, you got to go out and get yours. Like, however you got to do it, that's how you got to do it. The thing is, if it's running, you have your opportunity to learn. So whenever it's not running, you can go out and get yours on your own. Oh, we gotta flip the tape. Where do you live? I'm a beach nomad. More of a nomad lately. What was your closure reason? We're within the range and we reached our advantage point. So I said, I'm not gonna fuck around with the range. I'm gonna secure full and wait for a complete breakout of the range. Runner would have still been alive. Never even got close to tapping BE. Just yet, but we're still within a range. So until we're out of it, there's a chance. Another 5 minutes here before the 30 closure. This is good though. Like we get this closure above here in 5 minutes. We're gonna look for buys. Thing is, it might just push heavy. But if it doesn't, we'll be ready. Is my camera blurry? There you go. Unblur yourself. That's another thing Don taught me. If your camera gets blurry, just smile at it. Yeah, chat right there. Reza's in the house. Please DM Reza for all your Don questions. Reza said he will be available all weekend, all week. We're sorry to inform you of the sudden passing of one of our It's fake news. Two minutes, 3 minutes actually. Let's wait. Come on, push up. 90 seconds. Right, this is a strong bullish 30, but the fact that it hasn't broken this little resistance when it had the chance here in a couple of, 2 candles in a row, 230 candles in a row. I want to wait for a closure above. Now you knew this area was going to range too, right? Look at all these wicks. Like, holy shit. Look at all these wicks. That's how we ranged in this area. I find that London has been way better in terms of pips than New York lately. It just depends on how you traded them. I don't know. Very subjective. Alright, here we go. Just opened up. We held support, closed above this area, but didn't close above here. So you'd expect to push up with that previous 30 closing like this, but the probability of it driving goes down a bit until you're above here. We would have been off the rip in buys if we closed above this area. If this was the candle here, right? We're off the rip here. Call it a day. I got till 10. We'll hang out. We already got a W technically. We don't have to force anything, right? We never have to force anything. Force it in. She ain't a stripper? What you mean force it in, bro? Where's Boogie when you need him? $620. Yeah, I mean at this rate, you guys might not see Dom for a while. I told you, 100K subs. Is this it? what are they showing? Like, I swear. Where's Stephen A? Oh, it's too early, not yet. You think you're gonna call it? No. Wait for it to call me. No, I'm waiting for us to break out of this range, see what it does. There's just we're stuck in a range, and we can't get out of it. I don't know why, but we're stuck, right? We're printing side by side. So yeah, if this is how 10 a.m. looks, then I'll call it. We got our W, right? Really could have called it like half hour ago. But I got some time today, so I will wait till 10. If nothing else shows up, we'll just take our one win and call it a day. Signal channel's over 30 pips for the day anyway, right? Signal gang 8 today. It's funny people keep saying you're gonna call it. Yeah, because that's probably what will happen if we don't set up. Same with Don's stream. Well, there you go. Maybe there's a reason he doesn't stream. It means a lot. Yeah, good shit, Nick. It's like 2,000%. Like, it takes some consistency to grow that. First you get consistent at losing, then you get consistent at break even, and then you get really consistent at winning. Wouldn't have done it without you guys. Awesome. As long as you did it, right? No one's gonna care how you did it, as long as you did it. No one cares where the credit goes. They just care that you're able to do it. Re-breaking the highs? Eh, almost. It's volume. It rebroke its own high. NYC volume? Yeah, I think we should come up here. Struggling a bit, but I think overall we should come up. There we go. People don't forget how long it takes to get profitable. People just don't know. And it's different for everybody. It's such a individualized activity that it's unique to each person. At least 1 year of bullshit? No, I'd say at least 1 year of experience. You got to be able to differentiate the bullshit from the legitimate shit, right? And the only way you do that is experience. So it wasn't bullshit. It was something you needed to go through to realize what bullshit is, so you can identify it and steer away from it. Up, down, up, down. Yeah. Figure it out already. What a crazy range. And we got a W out of it. Without that 4-hour closure, right? Without waiting for that 4-hour closure, the entry would have been pretty tough to identify here in this range. You know, I'm going straight to a ice cream. No, I'm gonna go straight to a frozen yogurt spot right after this stream. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go pick up my kids early from school right after this stream, and we're going to a frozen yogurt. I'm gonna get something like pineapple, coconut, mango, somewhere in those flavors. That's what I'm gonna get. Yo, imagine how happy the kids are gonna be when I pick them up early from school, and the first thing we do is go get frozen yogurt. they're gonna have the best day ever. Island fruit, yeah. Who had the tropical fruit joke? George Carlin. George Carlin had the tropical fruit joke. He said, "You show me a tropical fruit, and I'll show you a cocksucker from Guatemala." uh, Your kids at the school in August? Yes. To know if there's volume, you have to see the spread of the broker. No, to know that there's volume, you have to see a closure outside the range. The closure outside the range is the indication of volume. If you didn't have volume, you would not be able to close outside the range. See how that works there? What do your tattoos signify? All right, so do we go in order? Because we can do this in order. So this big never-ending clock through all the curves and everything, the time is always 420 over there. I don't know if you can tell, but the time is 420 on that never-ending clock. And then I have an anchor right here, right? You see the anchor? Wait, where is it? Right there, the anchor. That anchor represents the city on the sea that I was born in, right? And then on each side of the anchor, you have a different epoch of my life, right? You have the Big Apple right here on one scale, and where's the shit? And you have an orange right here, the orange on the other side of the scale, and then you got a lily, a big lily here, and a small lily right there, which stands for my mother and my daughter because they're both lilies. And you have two masks over here. You see the comedy and tragedy? There's a mask. There's a comedy and tragedy masks right here. Those represent my dad because he was an actor. So, you know, comedy and tragedy represents acting. And then I got a cat floating away on a balloon right here. It's because my wife's name is Cat, and she's always like floating away. She's always floating in the clouds. A whole bunch of shit, like, but everything has a meaning. Everything means something. Your wife from Ukraine also? No, she's from Kyrgyzstan, the Kyrgyz Republic of Stans. Oops. Hope you didn't take the rebreak of the highs here. Your wife smoke weed? No. Ty seriozna? Yes, I'm seriozna. All right, all right, all right, all right. 10 minutes here for this hourly candle. What do you mean floating in the cloud? Google Drive, bro. Google Drive. The Google Cloud. Tattoo of the mango tree and squirrel? No. No. Maybe a mango tree and a jump rope. And Raja's face. Well, there's volume. We're closing outside the range. Nine minutes here. 9 minutes here. All right, gang, this is what we'll do. If this closure is below 25.17 here and we have a bottom wick, we will look for a top wick entry on the next hourly candle. Capiche? Actually, honestly, it doesn't even have to close below this area as long as we get a nice steep top wick. Top wick 25.19, maybe 25.19.2. Yeah, I think we'll look for a top wick to this area. So 8 minutes. If we can drive down here, leave a bottom wick, we will look for a top wick to that area. If once we tap that area, we'll be in. Jack, give me a second. I gotta piss like a racehorse. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Shit, my bad. My bad. No, headphones didn't die. No, it was just muted. I said the 5 looks lovely to come down. It's created a top wick where you want a top wick off of 5, but with 3 minutes to go here, right, there's a chance it drives now, but I would rather have a top wick entry off the 30. And that might not be the case. The next 30 might just drive through here, right? But I'd want a top wick entry here off the 30. That was a lovely top wick off the 5, because if you look at the levels that it rejected here to the left, right, look at the top wick. These are levels right here that we've driven down from. So it's a lovely, lovely top wick on the 5. What you have against you is it's a 5, and there's 2 minutes left in it. Two minutes is a long time. Coming up on a minute before this 30 closes. Re-breaking the lows with a minute to go. Come on. Pull back. We need a bottom wick on this 30. $50. Ten seconds here. Yeah, I'm looking for a top wick. Need a top wick. There's no advantage point here. There's no entries here. If it just comes down, it comes down. I wanted a top wick entry so we don't have to worry about, you know, securing mid candle. Oh well. Yeah, this 30 doesn't have a top wick. This came straight down. And the previous 30, I think, did it respect this area? No, it closed below. Okay, lock in chat. This 5 is closing bearish. Nice bottom wick here to fill a range. We could see a 30 bullish flip. It's possible. If we get a top wick though and a bearish flip, we will look to fill this range that it's created here, this bottom wick. Okay, so you have 25 seconds. Create a top wick for that 30. Yeah, I think once this flips, I'll be in a position here. It's a strong rejection. Let's see if we can create a top wick here. I don't have a sell stop yet because honestly, I really wanted a top wick for the previous 30, but if we're getting a top wick here in the first couple of minutes of this candle, and it hasn't really closed below every single level. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna put a let it break that high. Now I'm going to put a sell stop here on the break of the lows. That was a 30 flip. How much time we have left in this 5? Interesting. Interesting chart. Very interesting. We broke it, created that top wick for this 30. So we would need the rebreak of that low. I'm actually going to take a sell here before we break that low. Just took a sell right here. 25.15 flat. Just took a sell before we activated. Right here. And whether we come up or down, I'm looking to at least fill this wick partially. It's a strong bearish push. I'm looking to fill the rest of the range, or partially at least to 25.11 areas. We've created a lot of range here. Now, even if this 5 closes bullish, created a lot of range to the downside. And you would typically have to retest the lows before making any kind of decision. Okay? So get rid of the sell stop right here. With the 1 hour no bottom wick. It had a bottom wick. It wasn't massive, but it had a bottom wick. Sudden push. Yes, sudden. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't the stop. Anyone that's looking at this as stops, those aren't stops. Why would that sell make sense with the huge bottom wick on the 1 hour created to drive up? I'm not sure that's the bottom wick created to drive up, and if it is, you don't typically turn around just in one simple candle. You'll typically retest the lows or retest the highs that you've made, right? There's just typically how gold is. It's very technical in that way, right? But we shall see. It just made sense. I wanted to sell off the top wick, but it didn't quite get to where I wanted to. And then as it started coming down, it just made sense. Like I said, we'd look for at least a partial refill of the wick. This isn't really full TP either. That's if you were going to hold it full. A little more? No? Looking for a little bit more. Again, I'm going to close 2/3 of my position here at 11 pips. And the reason I'm closing 2/3 is because I stacked on this position, okay? So I'm going to leave 1/3 of my position here as a runner. But I stacked on this, so I'm not closing half. I just closed 2/3 of my position. If you're in the signal channel, you saw me stack. All right, so there's no need for me to validate that. Whoever's in the signal channel, they see me stacking. But because I stacked on this position, I closed 2/3 of it, and I'm break even. And congratulations, BE hit. But we're W's. Yeah, I basically got a full closure on there because I stacked on it. So congrats, that's 2 W's. I mean, I guess we're gonna keep rolling with the 2 wins per session. Yep, I closed at 11 pips there. Actually, let's go back to the signal channel and double check how many pips that was. 12. So we closed at 12 pips. Sells for 12. Buys plus 11. Sells for 12. Guys, you better start fucking leaving likes and subbing to this channel. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing this for if you guys aren't reacting to this. There's no motivation for me to do this. Sells plus 12. Let's go. You guys got to motivate me. I motivate you with wins. You got to motivate me with subs. Hey, TTE in the house. What's the deal, brother? How are you? Keep rolling with 2 dubs a day. All right. Yeah, chat. You know what? You know what, gang? This would be a good time for you to spam some W's so I could make a little quick story for IG. So, what else, gang? What else are we gonna do here? Yeah, if we don't get 2 W's for a session, it doesn't even feel like a New York session. How did the signal channel do today? Let's do the report. All right, so the signal channel did 54 pips today. Bro, gonna hit up the frozen yogurt spot? Yeah, I'm going right now. I'm gonna go pick up my kids from school, pick them up early, right? So it's like a holiday for them. Get picked up early. You know how exciting it used to be when I used to get picked up early from school? Like, suckers, y'all staying here. I know something you guys don't know. So I'm gonna go pick up my kids from school early, make a holiday for them, and then I'm not even gonna tell them. I'm gonna take them straight to the frozen yogurt spot, and they're gonna be like, "Where are we going? Where are we going?" I'll be like, "Don't worry about it. I'm trading you guys in." And we're gonna go straight to the frozen yogurt spot, and we're gonna have frozen yogurt. They have no idea what's coming. Are we still getting signals in the private Discord? I mean, you'd know if you were getting signals. There would be a charge on your credit card for access to the signal channel. And your trading account would be growing. Yo, why are you here, Nick? Don't you have a stream to run? I know you're streaming today because I saw you stream before I hopped on my stream. I pulled up your shit and left a like. Because I need to buy it. Yeah, it's in the Discord. The link is in my bio. Is 0.1 lots too much on a 5K live account? No? Definitely not too much. I don't know, do we not celebrate loud enough? Is that what it is? Like, well, there's 500 people in here. Do we need to, like, have fireworks and confetti for people to come here and chill here? What's going on? Look, TTE is not streaming. There's got to be someone accounting for those 2,000 viewers that are not on his stream right now. Here for a good time, not a long time. How do you keep your lot size consistent when your pips and stop loss are different every trade? I'm under risking. I'm highly under risking for the size of my account. The thing is, at some point, like, enough is enough. Like, what I make, that's just enough. And then sometimes I get to stack, which like supercharges my account. So look at this. I haven't raised my lot size in like 2.5 years, but my accounts kept growing, right? So like, I'm just comfortable. I haven't raised my lot size in the last $500,000 worth of earnings. I'd say that at the very least. Gotta run? Yeah, later, Thomas. I don't know if we're gonna stick around much longer. Maybe for the sturdy close, and that's it. I just want to see if people have questions, if people understand everything or they don't. When do you reckon you go increase lot size? Like, look, I don't know. I don't know. I'm under risking to such an extent that, like, I never worry about a trade running against me. That's how much I'm under risking. I don't worry if I'm gonna click a sell and within a split second it'll drive against me for 200 pips. I will have the level of stress will not increase or decrease based on that market movement. And I find that to me that peace of mind at the expense of winning the trade is worth it. Because I think where I'm comfortable at, if I start raising my lot size, if I double my lot sizes, I don't know, I understand my account can take it, but I don't know if my level of comfort and my mindset and my thinking will be the same, right? Like, I don't want to have new thoughts, you know, unwanted thoughts popping out of my head, like, and I'm comfortable where I'm at, and it's made me really profitable. 10 lots on a million account is sold. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So I should not increase my lot size after one nice win. Well, here's the thing, TT. The majority, no. But you and I, we different. Now, I see my version of increasing lot sizes is just stacking on positions. It's just I'll add an extra position and it makes me more comfortable that way. It might be inside, you know, it might be all in my head, but like I have a peace of mind with profitability, and it's more than I can ask for. Maybe if I was profitable and stressed out, I'd still be happy as long as I'm profitable, but I'm profitable and stress-free. It doesn't get better than that. So in the previous trade, what was the setup entry? So let's go back to the 5. We got in right here, right? We got in right here. 25.15. 25.15 flat. That was entry. At that moment, when we got in, we have a massively bearish 30-minute, massively bearish hourly, right? The hourly closed below, and we've created a low. So what gold is very good at doing, right? It's very technical. If you have a bearish market, it creates a support. Once it finds resistance, it will come down, retest the support. If you have a bullish market and it creates a high, once it creates a support, it'll retest the high. 100% of the time, no, but very damn close to it. And that's why I like gold. It's just very technical, right? It'll create a range and it'll fill the range. So which kind of gives you an insight, right? If you know how something behaves, you can start looking for an edge, right? Around the certain nuances that are, you know, that are involved in gold here. That's how you build an edge. You look for something that you've recognized many times, and you see how you can take advantage of it, right? So, but you consistently have to look for the opportunity. You have, like, if you're not looking for the opportunity, you're gonna miss it. And the opportunity is not the trade. The opportunity is the chance for you to recognize something in the market that you've seen before, and maybe it's not a trade. Maybe it's something that keeps you out of a trade. Maybe it's something that's gonna signal to you, right now it's time for me to lock in, because this is the time where we might retest the lows, retest the highs. So look for that opportunity. And when we had that closure, that hourly closure, I said, opportunity to retest the lows, right? Or create a top wick and have an advantage point as the flip. It created a low first, didn't give us that top wick, so it gave us an advantage point to fill, right? Now we're just looking for an entry, which means just kind of a resistance. We had a level here, if you look to the left, right here, that we drive down from, and when we came up and tapped that area, I thought because we're trading this green candle right here, not this red candle. So once we tapped that area and started coming down, I was like, all right, that's what's going to bring us down. Did it bring us down? No, but that's why we manage risk, secure the bacon when we have a chance, right? And we try to make it house money as soon as possible, because you don't want any kind of extra emotions, right? You don't want to catch feelings for a trade that you have that you no longer have any business being in, right? You also realize that this drive down here came after a 5-minute bullish closure, so the probability of you just pushing down heavy on that is a lot less than if this was just this candle that came down bearish, came up, and then you reflipped, because then that's your slingshot, right? You have a bounce and a drive instead of just holding around at this area. Yeah, have a great day, TT. Appreciate you coming through, providing validation that what we do is legit. I'm surprised because Nick usually stays on much longer than I do. Like I'll hop on his stream before I start my stream, and he's up and running at like 7, and then like I'm done with the stream here, and I'll hop on. And he's still got a full house over there. He's doing something right. If people are sticking around and paying attention, doing something right. All right, gang. Let's call it a session. God bless you. I didn't sneeze. That must have been somebody else. Appreciate you, Ricardo. Yeah. Leave it to Market Mechanic to get everybody sick with it. Bless you. Careful saying that. Yeah, Ricardo, last time, Javier over here, Market Mechanic, said bless you. I got sick for a week. He got in trouble for 2 months. I couldn't get over that shit because I got really sick. Like, I felt like shit. I was showing up over here like droopy eyes and shit. Chat, I got a question, dude. No. You know what? No. It's the end of the stream. We're not going to fuck shit up by asking that. Yeah, let's call it a stream. Let's not go there. No, it would have been borderline inappropriate for YouTube. I'm not trying to walk that border right now. I'm not trying to cross that border today. Don't even do it. Yeah, nope. Ain't gonna happen. If YouTube be good. Chat, I'll see you guys, whoever's in the Zoom here, I'll see you guys in the clubhouse. Everybody else, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern. Same time, same place, right? Let's continue we'll try to make it day 7 of two wins per session. All right. Signal channel, you guys can honestly go relax. I don't think I'm going to place any more trades for the morning. I'll be on the charts at around 8 p.m. tonight, maybe 7:30. We're not going to stream, but I'll be trading tonight for agent sessions. So signal channel, look out for signals tonight. Other than that, go enjoy your day. Touch some grass, get some sun, walk your dog, pick up after him, clean up. And I don't know. Tell your family you love them. It's been really big for me lately. It's been like one of the most important things I've been doing lately. Just going out of my way to just dial up random family members and be like, hey, just so you know, I miss you and I love you very much. It's very liberating. It's going to make you feel great. and it's gonna make them feel great. It's family, you know? Go make your family's day better. Brighten up their day. As for me, I'm gonna go take my kids out of school and take them to get some frozen yogurt. Chat, that's my time. My time here is up. We're gonna call it a session, call it a stream here, and you guys already know the deal. Just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your day, everyone.
It's because I'm weird, isn't it?